The Lord be adored forever. Members of Adoracion Nocturna Filipina are called adorers. The adorers may be male, female, or youths at least 10 years old and receiving Holy Communion. In being an adorer, 1. He or she should have an active participation in its monthly adorations. 2. A baptized and practicing Catholic. 3. Have undergone ANF apostolic orientation. 4. Practice visiting the Blessed Sacrament for private and personal prayers. And 5. Having a devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary by praying the Rosary. We can say that an adorer, besides having devotion to Christ in the Blessed Sacrament, is also a Marian devotee. There are two types of adorers: the active adorer and the honorary adorer. Active adorers are those who attends the ANF monthly vigils, while the honorary adorers are those who cannot make the overnight vigil but attends to the first holy hour of the vigil. Attendance of the adorers are recorded in the annual acta, also known as Form Number 2. His or her attendance is recorded as present, absent, or excused. It is important for an adorer who cannot attend his or her monthly vigil to inform his or her reason for being unable to attend. He or she would then be recorded as excused. It is not proper for an adorer to just be absent without informing the jefe or secretary the reason for his or her absence. An adorer becomes officially recognized when he is inducted. This means he has officially been enrolled into the Adoracion Nocturna Filipina. When he or she is inducted, a registration number is given by the National Council, thereby acknowledging his or her enrollment into the society. In order to be eligible for induction, the candidate should have attended at least 3 consecutive adorations. Here is an example of an attendance record in the annual acta which shows adorers eligible for induction or not. Both Nemesio Aguirre and Dominador Poblacion are eligible for induction as new adorers, because they both have 3 consecutive adorations, while Pedro de la Cruz is ineligible. The past Pope Francis himself was a registered night adorer. His registration number is 10195. Entered in the year 1917 at the Basilica of the Blessed Sacrament in Buenos Aires, Argentina. In fact, during his papacy, he instituted a monthly night Eucharistic adoration at the Vatican's St. Peter's Square. It's held every second Tuesday night of the month. It started on March 14, 2023. Upon being recognized as an adorer, after induction, we should be very attentive of our attendance. Always inform the jefe or secretary if one is not being able to attend the night adoration. Being excused and being absent are two very different things. Being absent is certainly displeasing. An adorer can be rendered inactive if the jefe of the Turno deems him or her to be no longer connected with the society. All benefits of being an adorer is severed. The jefe de Turno reports this in the annual acta submitted to the National Council. The ANF organizational hierarchy is as follows. The Tarsician Turno reports to the Mother Turno. The Turno reports to the Section Executive Board. The Section reports to the Archdiocesan or Diocesan Council. The Archdiocesan or Diocesan Council reports to the Regional Council, while the Regional Council reports to the National Council. Since our topic is about the Turno, let us touch on its officers and their duties. The Turno has 6 main officers, although it may be added in case of necessity. These 6 main officers are the Jefe de Turno, Secretary, Treasurer, Custodian Auditor, Master of Ceremonies, also commonly called MC, and the Flag Bearer. About their duties and responsibilities, let us start with the secretary. The secretary has the duty to handle the records and documentations, of which the most significant may be said to be the annual acta, which is attendance record. The treasurer has the duty to handle financial records and the Turno's monetary assets. The custodian auditor has the duty to safekeep the Turno's materials and belongings, as well as doing audits. The Master of Ceremonies or MC is in charge of the adoration proceedings and other ANF rites such as induction of new adorers. The flag bearer is in charge of the flag during the adoration, other functions, and its safekeeping. Lastly, the Jefe de Turno administers the group, corresponds with the Turno chaplain, or the priest, ensures that the adoration will commence, and that the Turno will grow and progress. All other necessary work not written is also handled by the Jefe.